So this is day 2 of my vlog. It is now Thursday. The date is July 13th. Or sorry, not July, June 13th. If it was July 13th, I wouldn't have these raggedy teeth. Getting more and more paranoid and more anxiety. Searching more and more. Some people bother me because they go and have the procedure done with dentures, and then after they get them, they complain about them, and they ultimately end up doing implants, which, I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I understand that implants are more permanent, you have to do less maintenance, but at the same time, you're putting yourself through more pain, and not to mention the fact that you're putting a foreign object in your gum. Now, take that as you want, as you will, but I don't think that you should be putting something in your body that you don't know the long-term effects of it. You don't know the long-term effects of what that's going to do to your body or anything about that. You're just doing it because you are lazy and do not want to use the dentures anymore, even though, you know, people complain that they don't look natural. Of course they don't look natural. The only thing that's going to look natural is your real teeth. No amount of money you ever pay is going to make dentures or implants look like your real teeth. They can mimic, but they'll never look like your real teeth. And personally, in my opinion, I would rather have dentures and then later on get permanent dentures than to have them do a procedure on me. First of all, it's going to be very painful. And second of all, I don't know in the long run what this is going to do to my mouth. I mean, at that point, you're paying all that money to do implants. You should have just saved all that money and had your teeth shaved down and got veneers. The reason people get veneers is because their teeth are messed up and they don't like the way their teeth look, so they get veneers, which are just as expensive, if not cheaper, than implants. Like, you're literally having to take out a whole loan for this. I mean, if I'm going to take out a $55,000 loan, I'm going to just use that loan to put it towards a new vehicle. A set of dentures is going to be fine for me because nobody's going to know they're dentures unless you're actually up in somebody's mouth looking at them. Yeah, in a way I'm excited about it. In another way I'm not so excited about it. And I have my own reasons why I'm not so excited about it. Mostly the stuff I keep seeing. I watch a girl on TikTok. Her name is Sammy Lou. She gets me feeling hopeful, feeling excited. But at the same time, I don't feel so hopeful and so excited. And I'll explain to you why. Because, let me fold this again like I did on my... Actually, with you guys, I don't really have to fold so far down. So, hold on. Let me fold this to the... Because I didn't want to show everybody I was getting dentures on TikTok. People are just so fucking nasty on there. So nasty. Let's kind of fold away my personal information, because you don't need to see that. Okay. We got several things that my insurance approved. Oops. I'll go over in a second, but first thing is, I still don't even know how to say this. I think it's called Alveoloplasty. 1, 2, 3, 4. They approved 4 of those. And then they approved the upper and lower complete denture. And then this plasty, if you look, it says, hold on, I'll just read it because I can't see it from that angle. So it's 18, 19, 20, 21, Alveoloplasty, a procedure to smooth down the jawbone after a tooth is pulled. And I have 4 of those. It says upper right, upper left, lower right. Now, I showed you this in the last video. I do not have any tooth over there. It's already healed years. So why is she sawing down that side of my gums? And then on the top over here, I'm missing several molars in the middle there. So why is she filing down that? And I say file because if you have not Googled alveoloplasty, which, by the way, I have the cost of this procedure here on this lovely sheet that she gave me. There's the alveoloplasty for each side, not just whole mouth. Each side is separate. So for the upper right, it's $241.40. Let's get that right. For the left, the upper left, it's the same. Upper or lower left, it's the same. And the lower right, it's the same. So for 4 each, it's $241.40. I'm having laughing gas, which is nitric oxide, and I have to pay out of pocket $188. I already paid out of pocket $467. And they're also prescribing me Valium. Before I go, I have to take that. I don't know. They're giving me 2, and my appointment's at 9 a.m. So I'm not really... I have to get with the doctor. I have to call them that week before and ask them when I'm supposed to take them, because my appointment's so early in the morning. I don't know when I'm supposed to take these pills. I mean, there are 2 of them. You can't tell me I'm taking 2 in one day. I'm assuming that I take 1 the day before and the 1 that morning. But back to the alveoloplasty. So I don't know if you've seen alveoloplasty. Google it. I'll wait. You come back, and if you haven't Googled it and you're still watching, I'll explain. Alveoloplasty is where after they remove your teeth, they take a tool and they dig out the remainder bone so you don't have any bone spurs poking out when you have your dentures in. And then they take a file, and from what I gathered from the internet, it's metal. File down your gums so you don't have those jagged edges like he drew on this picture here. So you can see on the picture where that is what your gum would look like if you didn't have that procedure, and this is what it would look like after the procedure. Well, I'm assuming this is why my husband told me that he was in so much pain for several months after the procedure. Well, also he had bone graft put in, so that probably was also a contributing factor. But I'm thinking most of this reasoning why he was in so much pain was because he had this alveoloplasty procedure done. And for those of you out there that had your teeth removed, it is not the same healing process as it is when you just have your teeth removed. There's a whole nother process when it comes to them doing this alveoloplasty. Then you have another healing processes you have to go through because your gums are raw because they done filed them down like they're freaking one of your fingernails or something. Sorry for my nails. So, yeah, if you could tell today, I'm a little bit more agitated. I'm a little bit more paranoid because I have to have that procedure done. Calm your nerves. Calm your nerves. Ay, Dios míos.